So that was the parade. Now let's talk about the chief guest. Egyptian President Abdel Fattah El-Sisi, the first leader from Egypt ever to grace this occasion. Why was he invited as a chief guest? How is the chief guest chosen? And why is this one significant? In the next few minutes, we'll discuss, first of all, why the Egyptian president? Well, for multiple reasons. The most obvious one is to deepen ties. Last year, Egypt and India celebrated 75 years of diplomatic relations. Egypt is one of India's oldest friends. It recognized India's independence within 3 days. India, as you would know, became independent on the 15th of August 1947, and Egypt recognized India on the 18th. Both countries are founding members of NAM, the Non-Aligned Movement. That period was the heyday. The friendship between Nehru and Nasser is legendary. But after that, India and Egypt drifted apart. Now Prime Minister Modi and President Sisi are attempting a revival. During this visit, India and Egypt have elevated their ties. Both countries are now strategic partners. And the case for deepening ties with Egypt is a compelling one. Egypt links Africa and West Asia, so it is an important trade gateway. The Suez Canal in Egypt is a major transit hub for Indian cargo. Beyond trade, there is defense. Egypt's military is the biggest in the region. Both sides are stepping up bilateral military drills. And Cairo has shown interest in Indian arms like the Tejas fighter jets, the Dhruv light attack helicopters, even the BrahMos missile. This year's Republic Day featured the Egyptian Armed Forces. The contingent had 180 personnel. President Sisi himself is a military man. He retired as a general in 2014. He has also held key defense portfolios. He served as the defense minister and as director of military intelligence. So defense cooperation is going to be important. But there is strategic convergence too. India is expanding its ties in West Asia. Prime Minister Modi has put his weight behind this project, and Egypt, with its growing profile in the region, will be a key partner. Last year, both sides added a new dimension to this partnership: food security. India is now a key supplier of wheat to Egypt. Last year, Cairo lifted an old tax barrier. The war in Ukraine threatened Egypt's food security. Supplies were disrupted, and India was quick to help. Long story short, there's a lot going for this partnership, and that explains why President Abdel Fattah El-Sisi is the chief guest. Now to the second question. How do we pick a Republic Day chief guest? The process is elaborate. It begins at least 6 months before the event. India's Ministry of External Affairs prepares the list of potential invitees. The names are cleared at the highest level by Prime Minister and the President of India. But why a list? Why not just choose a name? Because of availability. A potential chief guest could have a packed schedule. They may not be able to turn up. When the list is ready, Indian ambassadors abroad begin their work. They make inquiries, and once they have a confirmation, New Delhi announces the name of the chief guest. That is the procedure. In terms of protocol, it is the highest honor extended by India to a foreign leader to be invited as a Republic Day chief guest. It is the ultimate sign of friendship with India. And in the last few decades, several world leaders have graced this occasion. Our next report recaps some of the prominent names.